Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shadowed City podcast. I am your host, Larry. This is The Shadows Within, and I apologize for that. My stupid internet goes up sometimes, so I'm hoping this will actually work here. Let's just hope, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go over IZW Slaughterfest and the recent TXT show that passed. I'm really hoping it works. Really hoping. Also, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and I hope everybody had a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. I apologize. Alright, so IZW Slaughterfest, we had a triple threat to kick us off, and it was for the Death Pit Championship, everybody. As it was the champion John Wigginton defending against CJ Frost and Aaron James in a triple threat matchup. And, in the end, it was Aaron James becoming the new Death Pit champion. Next up was Wes Grimm versus King Dominator, KD, with KD, King Dominator, walking out victorious. For the Crossfire Women's Tag Team Championships, it was defended in a ladder match where they debuted, as the champions Riley and Jessica Troy defended against the Sisters of Decay, Violet Grimm and Kendra Grimm, versus the Nightmare Legion, Britt Graves and Sarah Simpson, in a triple threat Tornado Tag Team ladder match, as the Nightmare Legion walked out victorious. Next up was a Death Pit matchup between Primetime JoJo and the Dog, Rob Anderson, as the Dog, Rob Anderson, walked out victorious. Next up was the IZW Crossfire International Championship defended in a TLC tables, ladders, and chairs matchup, as the champion Akane Vachon walked out with Charles Youngblood at his side against Big T, with Big T becoming the new Crossfire International Champion. Next up was for the IZW Women's Bloodlust Championship in a 5 tables of death. Sylvia Knight, Akira Frost, LaShawn S., Reagan Anderson, and Cassandra M. Demoise, with LaShawn S. becoming the champion. Triple threat elimination. The Ghost J-Jin versus Alexander Colt versus the Big Dog, Andre Robinson. And it was J-Jin walking out victorious. For the Crossfire Women's Championship, it was a no-escape cage between Akira Frost, the champion, and Bayley Cruz, the challenger, as Akira Frost retained the title. Crossfire Tag Team Championships, Yosef Sokolov and Andre Blackbear versus the champions, the Wolfpack, John Robb and AJ Woods, with the Wolfpack retaining the belts. 2 out of 3 glass shattered this match. It was Travell Daniel versus Rusty Steele, with Travell Daniel walking out victorious. Fatal 4-way elimination, Big Lou, Chaotic Cameron, Craig Mack, and Khan, with Chaotic Cameron walking out victorious. A Death Pit matchup between Nikita Sakamoto versus Jen, with Nikita Sakamoto walking out victorious. Falls Count Anywhere, Red Mane versus Reese the Destroyer, with Red Mane walking out victorious. Crossfire Universal Championship No Escape Cage to cap off the night, as the champion Jack Graves defended against Buster Anderson, with Buster Anderson walking out the new champion. And that title he has held before, and now he has another reign with it. I am very interested to see where it shall go. And next up, we are going to go over TXT's recent show. A 20 Women's Royal Rumble match kicked us off, and this was Intake Giving, Season 1, Episode 16, as Angelina Lazaria, Britt Graves, Callie Rage, Cherry Bomb, Emily Wright, Jocelyn, Lady Scarlet, Doll Rose, Nova Penny Graves, Reagan Anderson, Rose Wilson, Angel Bryant, Big Fran, Cho Yamashita, Dynamite Daisy, Haku, Akiva Frost, Miss D, Misdemeanor, Pamela P. Platinum, Riley, and Raven Grimm all entered the Royal Rumble, with Pamela P. Platinum walking out victorious. Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way, CJ Frost versus Jack Graves versus Primetime JoJo versus the Savage John Robb, with CJ Frost walking out victorious. Papucho Nagoski versus Jay Smoke, with Jay Smoke walking out victorious. No Holds Barred, Dimebag Dan versus the Monarch Shockwave, with the Monarch Shockwave walking out victorious. No Holds Barred, Big Motherfucking Lou versus the Villain Todd Wilson, with the Villain Todd Wilson walking out victorious. Then there was a 20-man Royal Rumble. Adrian Danger, Andre Robinson, Dominic Jason, David Pope, Evil Johnny, Inkslinger, Jay Prince, Killian Bane, Mad King, The Problem One, AJ Albright, Corey Bishop, Dr. Grimm, El Patrino, Savage Vega, Grim Lord, Jackson Wright, Kang, Lil Devil, and Will McCain, with David Pope walking out victorious. And the cap off the night was for the TXT Heritage and Honor Championship, as the champion AJ Woods took on the challenger Damian Briggs, with Damian Briggs becoming the new champion. And this is leading into the pay-per-view for this weekend for TXT, called the Tiger's Pit, on the 29th and the 30th, two-night event. And also, one of these days this weekend, I am going to plan a day to do IWA War Room to go over the recent return of the house show, which was incredible. And if you missed it, I strongly suggest going to go check it out if you haven't. It was a great return, a great way to bring back IWA, and it was IWA Survivor Series, a little bit Survivor Series tradition. And this Friday, tomorrow, should be Christine's Chaos. If anything changes, I will let y'all know. But we are not going to push that because the man behind IWA has not been feeling the best lately. And so our prayers are out to him. Much love, brother. Hope you get well soon. And we'll also be going over this Sunday, Anarchy Archives will happen. And I will possibly have a new co-host and maybe some guests on. That remains to be seen. But we will also be going over tomorrow CLPW Ignition and Legacy's first shows back. I hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be, and